What is up guys, so today I'm going to explore an abandoned railway tunnel. I've never really done an explore like this before on this channel, but I recently heard about this place and thought I might as well go and give it a look. So the place is pretty old and it's also roughly 500 meters in length, so it's not massive but it is still pretty big, which does mean that this place is going to be pretty dark. But luckily for us today, this place should be lit up pretty well, and that is because for today's video I've been sent a new torch by Olight. So this here is the new S2R II. It's a brand new torch from Moonlight and they basically sent it me to test out. Here's the torch. It's pretty small, but size really doesn't mean a lot when it comes to torches, so I guess we'll see how good it is later. So the torch also comes with this little carrier bag here. There's also a lanyard, a small clip here so you can attach your torch to a belt or something, and there is also the charger. The torch looks nice, but I really can't judge it just from appearance. So guys, let's go and explore these tunnels and let's give this torch a test. Guys, I've arrived. Let's go in. So guys, I've just made it into the tunnel. I'm sorry I couldn't film much on the way in, but it's absolutely pouring down outside, so I really don't want to damage my camera. The camera that I'm using right now isn't actually mine, it's one that I've had to loan because my current camera has broken. I'm going to struggle to make videos over the next 6 or 7 weeks, but I have got 2 that I've already made, so I'll release them first and I'll try and make an update as to what's happening because I really don't want to be going such a long time without a video. But thanks to Olight, we do have a video out today, so we are at an abandoned railway tunnel. Let's begin the explore, guys. On the way in here, there's so much litter on the floor. It's kind of a worrying sign that maybe homeless people use it, or maybe even just the locals, as a place to hang out. I don't want to encounter anyone under here because there's only one way in and one way out, so let's get going, guys. Within just a few minutes of being in the tunnel, I heard what I thought was someone climbing the fence outside, and it turned out that's exactly what it was. Yeah. Okay. Luckily for me, it was just another explorer, so I carried on. There's no refuge here, but I don't know what these things here are. Maybe they had something to do with the electricity. You can actually hear cars going through the bypass on the other side of that wall. This is built right next to a main road, so you can hear every noise. This place is massive. There's the entrance. Slowly getting further away. The architecture in here is pretty insane when you think about how old this place is. As expected, the echo in here is pretty insane too. Echo? Wow. That is dodgy. I have no idea how deep that is either. Now we really are quite far away from the entrance. Wow. I don't want to fall in that. That's dodgy. So guys, we've made it to the end. This is the big old air vent going up to the surface. So I think from here we might as well head back and begin to test out the new torch. So guys, I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but here is the torch. We are now going to test it in the tunnel, see how good it is. We've made it to the end, so we might as well head back and see what sort of lighting we can get with this. So let's go. So the torch actually has 5 different brightness modes on it. If you hold the button down, you get the very faint Moonlight mode. Then if you hold the button down again, you get a little bit brighter. And then continue to hold it down, and each time it does get a bit brighter until you get to the high beam. This high beam does light up most of the tunnel, or most of what I need to see at least. But it does actually get brighter than this. If you turn the torch off and double tap the button, that is the brightest mode you can get. And I think that's the brightest of any torches that I own. You can even see the beam here. Another interesting feature of this torch is that if you have it on for a certain amount of time, you can set the timer to automatically turn it off. So currently mine's on 8 minutes, I believe. So if I hold it like this for 8 minutes, then eventually it just turns off. But in a place like this, I think we need it turned on. This place really is huge. It's really impressive. And this torch really lights the place up. So we're in the middle of the tunnel again here, guys. And the torch is currently on one of the high modes. But this is the highest. As you can see, it genuinely lights up the entire tunnel. It's definitely an impressive torch. Anyway guys, this has been the Olight S2R II. I genuinely think it's a good torch. Overall, I think value for money wise, maybe it could be a bit cheaper, but I guess you get what you pay for, and this is really a fantastic torch. It's probably the best one I've got, so I'm definitely glad I own it. This torch is also supposed to be shockproof and weatherproof, so in a place like this, it's definitely handy. I mean, for what I do overall, this is definitely going to come in handy over the next few years. So if anyone's thinking about getting a torch, definitely check these guys out. The link will be in the description, and for tomorrow only you can get 25% off this torch, which is genuinely a good price. But if you can't afford this one, then I'd definitely recommend you check out the others, because they have a lot of products, and if your dad wants something for Christmas, might as well buy this. Anyway, that wraps up this video, guys. This place has been completely different to the usual, but it was definitely worth checking out. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it's pretty cool knowing that I'm in a place built over 100 years ago. So huge thanks to Olight for sponsoring this video. Without them, to be quite honest, I probably wouldn't have made it. So the torch also helped massively on this explore. It's a lot brighter than any of the others that I own, so in a place like this, it was absolutely perfect. So check them out down below, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.